Hello guys, welcome to another Garden Warfare 2 video. Today I'm playing the Electro Brain. I'm sure you already realize that because this character is always on the frickin' hero showcase to annoy people. I swear Popcat just puts Electro Brains and BBQ corn on the hero showcase so much just to annoy us. Because they know no one likes playing against a team full of Electro Brains and BBQ corn. And someone at Popcat was like, yes, we will put BBQ corn on the hero showcase every 6 weeks. Same with the Electro Brains. Wow, that was the world's worst Super Ball. Well, that was terrible, but Electro Brains, he's my favorite Super Brains character. Like, mainly because of his beam. Like, if I wanted to play Super Brains because of his fists, I would just play default Super Brains. I think his fists are just the best, so. But Electro Brains, he has an amazing beam. So does Cosmic Brains, but Cosmic Brains' fists are just terrible. And Electro Brains' fists, well, not amazing. They can get the job done. Unlike Cosmic Brains. So, yeah. Ooh, that Toxic P is aggressive. Never mind, he ran away. I was saying, Electro Brain, his beam is very solid. It does overheat pretty quickly. Like, that's the one bad thing about his beam. Like, it's gonna overheat quite a bit. Even if you tap fire with it. So, that's something you always gotta be concerned about. But this is like the dream scenario for Electro Brain. Got 3 people stuck in a gravity grenade. And then you just punish them with your electric damage. I completely didn't see that Chomper, but when a Chomper's on 7 HP, they're not gonna finish their bite animation. Unless they become invincible. Yeah, Chompers, when they bite people, they just become invincible for a while. Unless you hit them with Splash. Like, for some reason, your direct damage attacks don't do anything sometimes. But your Splash damage always does something. So, that's kind of weird. Chompers are pretty inconsistent in that way. I hate when that happens for some reason. Like, I press to use my ability, and my ability just doesn't work. I'm not entirely sure why it does that. Possibly because of lag. But, I don't know. It's pretty annoying. Especially when it kills you, like, sometimes, no, I don't need to use my ability in half a second. I need to use it right now. And it just causes you death. Like, for example, like, oh, I'm playing a foot soldier, and there's a Chomper, like, 3 seconds away from burning me. Like 3 inches away from burning me. And I use a rocket leap to get out of the way. But no, it doesn't activate, and he chomps me. And I'm not referring to when you use your rocket leap and they bury you midair. That's not what I'm talking about. Like, your rocket leap just doesn't work. You don't even use it, and they chomp you. It's pretty annoying. Though it is also annoying when they bury you midair. It's annoying. Like, I don't think that's like an issue Pocket can really fix, because I think it's caused by lag. So we can't really fix that. Unless EA makes their servers better, but by the fact that there's been this annoying level up lag, like right there, as you can see in this game for probably since the time it came out, I don't think the servers will ever get better, so. Yeah, I completely didn't see that Chomper. He just got a free burr off of me. I really hate Chompers. Like, I see some people say they're OP, and they're unfair to play against. Well, I can definitely see where they're coming from when they say they're unfair. But, though I don't agree with that. But when they say they're OP, that's just not right. They're not OP. Chompers are the worst class in the game. No doubt about it. They have no range and no versatility whatsoever. Sure, they're really unfair and cheap with the way they kill you, just goop ya, and then you're essentially dead. There's not much you can do once you goop, depending on the situation. And of course, they can just come up to you and spike weed you, and then you're just dead. So sure, they're really annoying and cheap in that way, but really they're only effective at close range. They can't do anything else. Unless they're close to you. So... And plus they just have so many counters to their abilities. Like, just staying away from is one way to deal with a Chomper. Though you can't always do that. And Burrow, every class has a counter to Burrow. Foot Soldiers have the Rocket Leap. All-Stars can imp-punt a wall if they have less than 150 health. They can sprint tackle away. Scientists can use Warp. Superbrains can just jump away. Engineers got their stuns and stuff. And Big Bow Blasters. Sniper, like Deadbeard, he shouldn't even be getting chomped anyway, but he does have his barrel. And his cannon rodeo. And imps are kind of vulnerable, so you can just gravity grenade them before they burrow. Or gravity grenade them right after they burrow, because if you don't gravity grenade a chomper right after they burrow and they're coming for you, they're going to goop you immediately. So, might as well you use your unfair stun ability before they use their unfair stun ability. And however goes have the speed boost to run away. That all the counters to burrow? I feel like I'm forgetting a class. Like imps, pirates, superbrains, foot soldiers, scientists, engineers, and also, yeah, I think I got them all. Yeah, so Chompers, I feel they're pretty cheap, and I really hate Chompers, but they're not unfair or overpowered. When people say they're overpowered, I'm like, are you freaking drunk? Like, Chompers are the worst class in the game, for reasons I've already said. Seriously. But if you want to look at a class that is cheap and unfair, then you have to look no further than frickin' Citron. Citron is the most unfair and cheap class in the game. This is their frickin' EMP that does damage for some reason. Like, how we're gonna give this character arguably the best ability / stun in the game. And we're just gonna make it better by giving it damage. Like, like if EMP didn't do damage, it would still be amazing at ability. A contender for the best ability in the game. But nope. They gave it damage for some reason. And Citron's kit is already powerful enough. He's got that ball form to give him really good maneuverability. And he's got a shield to not take damage. Like, really. Citron has 2 amazing abilities and 1 fairly good one. Plus a pretty good primary weapon and a lot of health. Citrons, they're the cheap and unfair class. I kind of just defended Chompers. I hate myself for doing that. I hate Chompers. Forget I said anything about defending Chompers. I never did such a thing. Oh, this part. This is where I get greedy. Got greedy? I pay for it. I thought, oh, I'm just gonna beat up Sunflower. Nope. No, I didn't. Like Superbrainz, like, I don't think he needs the Turbo Twister nerf. Like, maybe I could see nerfing it from 8 damage to 7 damage. I don't think that would be a big deal. But nerfing it by 25% is pretty harsh. I get Turbo Twister can be an annoying ability, no doubt about it, but sometimes, like, you kind of have to Turbo Twister. Like, I try to keep my Turbo Twistering to a minimum, unless I'm playing a party or a Breakfast Brains, then I just go all out with my Turbo Twisters, and it's pretty disgusting. But I find using fists can just be even more effective. Like, if you start punching before they get there, you can start off with your high damage punches instead of your low ones. It's why I think Cosmic Brain's fists are terrible. You just can't... You can't start using your weak fist and finish off with your big ones. Like with Electro Brainz, you just punch a few times, and then you start off the engagement with your 24 and 30 damage punches instead of your 6 and 12 ones. Can definitely lower the time to kill, which is pretty crucial with the Super Brainz class, since they can take a lot of damage pretty quickly. Though sometimes you're kind of forced to use Turbo Twister, like just to reduce damage or to kill an opponent. Like if you got a P-shooter right next to you and they're shooting at you, you kind of have to use Turbo Twister, since you're just gonna take so much freaking damage with Super Brain, since their hitbox is freaking huge. So yeah. And I got the flank right here, so that's nice. Oh, I actually hit something with my ball. Like, I don't get a whole lot of kills with my super ultra ball. Yeah, I kind of have to retreat there. Corns versus Super Brainz is a pretty bad matchup. At that kind of range, definitely. Like, if I go up to fist them, they're going to use Huskop. If I punch them and they don't use Huskop, the primary weapon is just going to do a lot of damage. Even if I do manage to kill them, I'll be pretty low on health. And I'd rather conserve my HP. That was a terrible Ultra Ball. The aiming at range on the ball is pretty bad. Can't even hit stationary targets with it. Well, your healing is not going to save you against an electric character. Electric characters are the counters to your freaking healing. And it's stuck. Oh, that's not good. Dang, we just have a sliver of the freaking garden. I just noticed that. This time I kind of want my kick right there so I can just capture it real quick. No, stay away, freaking Chomper. See, that was what I was talking about. You punch before they get here, and then you can just finish them off with your high damage punches. Like right where I did there. I punched before he got to me, and I managed to kill him since he was on low health. Whoa, that was pure luck. But, as you can see here, as I was saying, Super Brainz versus Corn, it's a bad matchup. And he just managed to drop me. And he was a party corn or less. Oh, party corn! He's actually a good party character, I would say. His abilities more than make up for his lower damage. Well, not more than make up for it, but make up for it. Party corn's not a character I would ever use over default corn, but I can see why people would like Party Corn. He's actually a decent party character. And that's saying something, because then all the party characters are trash. Like, I think Party Citron isn't as bad as people say he is. Like, you say, oh, he's the worst party character. He's not bad, but saying he's a not bad party character, that's not saying much. That's like you're saying you're better than Toxic Chomper before Toxic Chomper got buffed. Like, that doesn't mean a lot, does it? No, it does not. This objective. Wait, be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I'll say this is probably the second hardest objective in the game. Like, just behind, the 5th point on Zimburbia? Yeah, Zimburbia. Like, this, objective is pretty hard. Wait, I'll be back in a second. Sorry about that, my cat wanted to come upstairs. So, as I was saying, this is, just, slightly easier, I would say, than the 5th point on Zimburbia. This one is really hard. Like, I've had plenty of games where I was fighting a very competent zombie team, but they just couldn't get past this point. And same here. Like, our zombie team, they were pretty good, but just couldn't get past this point because it's just so freaking hard. Like, Jesus, this point is ridiculous. Like, this is something I don't like about this game. Like, some points are ridiculously hard. Like, especially the 5th point on Zimburbia. I hate that objective with a passion. Just, if you get to that point, You basically won or lost depending on what team you're on. Yeah, nice try, Chomper. But I'm not going to become plant food today. But yeah. Just based on Suburbia is just ridiculous. Ugh. Dang it. Now I'm getting phone calls. Sorry about that. I'm getting constant interruptions when I only have 2.5 minutes of this video left. That's fun. Whoa, 7 health. That is lucky. Ooh, Chompy wants his revenge. But he doesn't want to risk it. That All-Star being aggressive against a freaking Chomper, that is risky. Don't worry, All-Star, I will avenge your death. Freaking Chompers. Where's the weed spray to get rid of these vermin? Oh, this part. Okay, I want you guys to look very closely at the garden. You see that? Do you see a spikeweed there? Like, rewatch that. There was no spikeweed there. There was no spikeweed. Frickin' invisible spikeweeds. Frickin' cancer. How is there a Chomper right here? Like, in this part of the game, like, why is there a hot red Chomper over here? That's just ridiculous. But that invisible spikeweed, that was Saul right there. Like, when I was playing this game, I was like, seriously? There was a spikeweed there? I didn't even see that spikeweed. But I was rewatching this. I was like, huh. That's why I didn't see a spikeweed. Because there's no frickin' spikeweed there. It was a frickin' invisible spikeweed. Frickin' invisible spikeweeds. Yeah. I don't know how he chopped me there. Like he looked like he was burrowing. Like he was burrowing, but he was above ground. Like he killed me with the burrow, but he was above ground. What the hell just happened? And unfortunately, that kill didn't count. But I did kill him when he was in party time, but it didn't count. Worth it. So couldn't cap. Probably one of the hardest points in the game. Not much of a con or a bad thing right there. Con, that's not the right word. So that's Electro Brainz. My favorite Super Brainz character. He's pretty good. And remember, Electro Brainz is a sniper. No, he's not, but everyone uses him as a sniper because his beam is better than his fist. Oh, and goodbye. Thanks for watching the video. Goodbye. Bye.